going on, YouTubers? I just wanted to show you guys a quick video of some of the statues I've gotten in the last week. I didn't really do an unboxing of some of these just because it took freaking forever to get them set up and so forth, but let me just show you some things I've gotten here recently in the last few days. So first, we got the Batman Dark Knight Hot Toys Tumbler and Batman Armory. Both of these do have a light up feature. Let me just show you that real quickly. So there is the Tumbler, and then the Armory, just press this button, boom. And I did get this backdrop and ground drop to imitate a bat cave, really. And I did get a damaged Tumbler just because it was, it's too expensive. People wanting 12 to 1500 bucks. That's just way too freaking much money for a 1/6 scale, plastic car. So I got it damaged and only paid $460 total, which in my eyes, I definitely came out positive, considering the damage isn't too bad. You can't really tell, just a few scratches, missing parts, damaged things that broke off. But, from right here, when you look at it from a distance, it looks awesome. So that's my whole Batman setup. So I'll just turn that off. The Armory itself is really cool. I definitely like that. Let me actually get some close-ups for you guys. So all those weapons are individually placed inside. It was kind of, a hassle to do that. And I'm just displaying the Batsuit in there, not Batman himself, which I can display because it does come with a head. Plus I got the Christian Bale Hot Toys head. So if I want to, open up the Batmobile, display him inside, or, getting out, I can. For now, this is my setup, and I like it this way. I will change it up eventually, just because did get that option, and that's the reason I got the Armory. I do like the Armory. It's very cool. It is pricey. That thing costs $390. That's like the retail price. That's very expensive in my eyes, and I feel like it should cost more, upwards of like $280. So, it's very detailed, very cool to have an actual Armory. I've always liked Armories. So, I'd love to get like the Arrow Armory from this TV show Arrow. Batman one is definitely incredibly cool. I like the base, how they, have that there. I love the light up feature, very cool. I like how you just get a little remote. The Batmobile itself, disregarding the damage, the best thing about it, one of the biggest things is the massive size. The overall car is very cool in general. I love the detail, it's just sort of like a tank, the wheels are huge. When my wife first saw it, she was like, whoa, that's huge. You really can't tell, in photo or camera, but let me just back up here so you guys can get a better view from the distance. Get a rough idea of size. Now, if you look at it next to these 1/4 scales or life-size busts, it's absolutely massive. So it's very big. That's just awesome, the actual size. I definitely think it's worth, max price I would honestly pay is maybe $800, $850 for this brand new. But for what I paid, I definitely think I came out plus. I also did put another packs in here, just the 29-inch packs to allow me to get more display space. So that's that. Definitely a really cool setup. I love the Dark Knight trilogy. It's one of the best trilogies out there for sure, probably the best. So that's that. The other thing I will show you guys is right here, the Enterbay Ip Man placed next to the Sideshow Bruce Lee premium format. I don't really like mixing scales, but this is the only Ip Man figure out there, and I absolutely love the Ip Man series. I got the trilogy coming to me on Tuesday, so I do plan to watch some of those movies. But Ip Man was such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, watch all three. I think 1 and 2 are on Netflix. 3 you can just buy, or just buy the trilogy, which I did for $30 for the Blu-ray. I love the backdrop. This you can take off, comes with a staff. This like martial arts wooden pole thing that he usually practices on comes with these little knives, and these are actually really sharp. If you were to, you could probably stab someone, break some skin with that thing. This is articulated. Has this little thing holding him up, which I did hide behind the clothes actually right there, so you can't really tell. And I just have him pose in his signature pose when he fights. I like that. I think it looks really good. I'm not a huge fan of collecting these smaller figures, but when it's a character you absolutely love, it's like, that's your only option. If they made a premium format of him in that pose, I would totally just buy that instead, but I had no option. I love the movie and I really wanted to, to get something from it, so this was my best option. And I think it'd probably look better displayed with the Enterbay Bruce Lee instead of the Sideshow one. But nobody wants to buy that Bruce Lee. It's doesn't get much love. It is a cool statue, and so I'm just going to keep it like this for now. So that's the movie stuff I got. I'll just turn off the lighting. So yeah, that's basically just the movie stuff. I do got a lot of other movie statues coming in. And I have a lot of space right here for Marvel stuff. I just barely pre-ordered the Iron Studios Black Panther. I think I may go all out and get the entire Civil War 1/4 scale line by Iron Studios, just because I find them, their statues just to be better than Sideshow in terms of quality and detail. Let me show you some video game statues I got. So I did change up a few things, but most notably in here is going to be that bust of Kratos. So, like I said in the Yaxel Toy Museum, I was really impressed with this bust in person. It's very, very cool. The detailing in the skin is much more noticeable in person, and I would say video, than, just the stock photos. Very cool. I think the eyes are very well done considering they're not acrylic. Has a good size, a good presence. Like when I walk out of my, room, every time I'm basically just see that grinning look in Kratos. So that's that setup for Kratos for right now. I will move the 1/3 and put Kratos on throne there. Move the 1/3 somewhere else. Put the Zelda stuff all right here. And I'm going to move probably Medusa in the other room. That's pretty much it for this last week's statue hauls. Just the Kratos bust, the Bat Cave basically, and then It Man. The next statues I have coming is, God, depends on the companies if there's delays or not, but possibly Weta Azog Custom Kratos by Aaron Perez. And we'll just have to wait and see what gets, delayed or not. 'Cause it seems like every single statue that's supposed to be released in May got pushed back to June or July. And then the stuff that's supposed to come out in July will probably get pushed back to August. So everything's just getting pushed back by every single company. So sucks. But then again, it also gives you time to save up. I should definitely get a statue next week. One I'm getting for free from a friend of mine for helping him out. So I'll make a video of that one. But this Kratos bust cost me $400 from Big Bad Toy Store. It came in stock, luckily. And it's still in stock. I think they have one more. If you're a fan of Kratos, definitely a cool bust to get. Very cool. I love the base, the detailing. Looks just like Kratos, really, perfect likeness, which is a must in any bust. You need to have perfect likeness, otherwise it's worthless. Definitely really cool. Subscribe and like my this video, and subscribe to YouTube channel. Comment below your thoughts if you have any suggestions as well. And have a great day.